You may not know me, that's perfectly fine for me. So today I'm going to be talking about perspective. I'm in my 4th year of college, and it has given me a window into learning a whole lot of things, more than what I needed, and a lot less than what I wanted. But if my hand stops shaking, perspective, a dictionary definition would be a subjective evaluation of relative significance, aka a point of view. So it's how you see things personally. And to me, one of the things that I've learned at college through actually a philosophy class was the story Plato's Allegory of the Cave. And it goes something like this. Imagine a cave. In the middle of the cave, there is a wall that separates 2 sides of it. On the back side of it, there's a walkway, and behind that, a fire. The fire projects light across the wall onto the other side of the cave. Along the walkway walk people who have silhouette cutouts of regular everyday objects, pots, animals, people, plants, other things like that. On the other side of the wall sit 5 people. These 5 people, or whatever number, it's not even important, have never left the cave. They grew up in the cave, they've lived in the cave. All they know is the silhouettes on the wall. Now, as we know, silhouettes are not actually objects. You may see a silhouette of the dog. It's not actually a dog. You see a pot, it's not actually a pot. It's just a shadow. But these people, they have lived their whole lives in this cave, and they have never seen the reality of what is being projected on the wall. Now, as it happens one day, one of these men happens to get out. And they climb through whatever it is, the tunnel out, and they come into the light of reality. And it blinds them at first, because if you've ever been in darkness for a long time, and you walk back into the light, it takes your eyes a bit of time to adjust. And so, you can't see whatever. Eventually, he ends up seeing reality. He sees plants, he sees the sun, he sees all these things that otherwise would have just been shadows to him. He did not know what reality was until he got into it. And so realizing what it was that they had never experienced, he has this revelation: we never knew anything. What were we doing in there? And so he goes back in to tell his friends, guys, this is not real. Come out with me. But as it happens, the same way that when you come out of the darkness into the light, you can't see anything initially. When you go back into the darkness, you almost are blind. Your eyes have to adjust again. And so the men in the cave take it as he's blinded by the outside. He no longer can see. This has hurt him. I don't want to hurt myself by going outside the cave. And so they vehemently refuse to the point of violence. Now, what we can take away from this is simple. You may have one perspective here, but then outside there might be something completely different. Inside, what I've heard in my time here, being inside the gang mentality, the hood mindset, all these things, whatever you want to call it, everything seems to go a certain way. Everybody thinks a certain way, they act a certain way, and it all leads to what kind of pain we see around us and what you all have come in here to remedy yourselves of. And for those who have finished the program, you're like the man who's exited the cave. You see what's happening. You see what you need to do. You see what the other people inside the mentality need to do to fix themselves, to change themselves, to stop the pain and hurt. And so, basically, perspective would be, you've come out of the lifestyle, you've come to Homeboys, you've done whatever it is you needed to do with yourself, and you realized, no, can't do this anymore. That's not good. And you go back and you try and fix it. And that's what we need to do. Is we need to see the perspective that we have. Is it wrong? Is it right? Meh. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But in the end, it all comes down to there's more than what you personally see. You've got to look around a little more to see what everyone else sees, and